Hello and welcome from Dortmund. The yellow wall is there in all its glory. This is, of course, Signal Iduna Park, the home of Borussia Dortmund. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say a man who earns his pay, Sergio Ramos, leads by example with total commitment, which sometimes gets him in trouble, but which usually does a very solid job. He won't hold back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Sergio Ramos pushes it out wide. Modric looking to get on the end of this. Ramos, great shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Up to meet it! And another time! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Yeah, it's been a good start to the match and it bodes well. They're racking up the chances.
It's out of play for a goal kick. Looks to slip it through. A chance! It's Bale! Gareth! Glittering Bale!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
The contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Kroos plays it forward. He's through and all alone! Goes for goal! In he goes again! It's in!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his...
Isco! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Toni Kroos. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And the counter is on. Looks like a good ball through. He's got away.
Marcelo simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Aimed long and direct. All the way back, and they start again. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Toni Kroos. Keylor Navas sends that a long way. Goes for it! Gets up to head it! And he's there to hoof it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Sergio Ramos certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Toni Kroos. That'll be a throw. Now it's Bale. Bale's in with a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest...
Pirlo! What a rocket! That is special! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Unbelievable.
And the comeback is complete! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pirlo! It's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Marco Asensio. Marcelo. With the ball through. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Deftly done. Shapes to shoot. Marcelo. He's gone for it! And the ball's come out. Isco. And through to the goalkeeper. And it's Marco Asensio. Marcelo. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. He's left his man. Benzema. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Modric. Oh, good interception. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Benzema floats one over. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball. Ronaldo goes looking. He's found his man. Going through. Pirlo! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Tries a through ball. Looking to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Towering header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ronaldo gets it back. Marco Asensio. And back to base. Marcelo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Keeps everyone guessing. There are a few. He'll have a dip! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Toni Kroos tries to dink.